Om Maham Vadraguru Padme Siddhi Hum. Greetings, Galactic Earth Angelics of the 144. I'm Paul White Gold Eagle with PrimeDisclosure.com. Today, the second day of October, and she's coming in red hot. You can see here on SpaceWeatherLive.com a massive solar flare, an X-class, exploded off the sun today, and this was at 2025 UTC. It began at 1953, maxed out at 2025, ended at 2034, and this was from sunspot region 3110. And you could see here on the map here of the solar flares the last several days, from September 30th, October 2nd. It is 4:08 p.m. PST, 10/2/2022, 1:22:22 portal. You could see over the last several hours the sun, our Solaris, our local sun, very active, and we had this powerful M class. We had the 8.8. This is synchronizing with the 8.8 Lion's Gate, the power, the fire, the courage, the Corleone, the heart of the lion, which is the fire in the middle of the center of the sacred hoop. This was at 2021 into 221 into 222 last night. I believe it was about 7:30 p.m. PST. This is UTC time. So the 73 to the 37, heaven on earth, and here we got the 3112, 3112. This is one of the most powerful active regions on the sun right now. We had a C 3.7, 1723 to 1753. We got the 37 into the 73 code. Those that follow this channel know that's the code of heaven on earth. Earth is the 37, 73 heaven. It's the code of the 1010. We could see since this 8.8 last night, we had multiple C-class. There's 9 C-class here, most of them from 3110 solar region. These are sunspot regions. 3112, this is, I believe, the most powerful region right now. We had this M1.2 and then an M1, C8.2, and the C37. Potentially X-class could be coming from there, and then from 3110, this is the latest, most powerful. We are getting blasted with these gamma plasma waves, these adamantine lights. This is indestructible diamond light from the great central sun through Solaris, which is a portal. It is a stargate, which connects all stargates into all central suns. The central sun at the center of our Milky Way is our galactic sun, the Hunabku, the galactic butterfly, and then we have a universal. Every galaxy has its own central sun, and then there's a central sun of the galaxy, and then of the universe, and then multiverse central sun. It is a fractal, it is holographic in nature. One is the many is the one. So we have here currently at 5.73, 510 into 73, 1010 portal. This is the Divine Mother, Divine Goddess. This is Shakti. We're in the middle of the Navratri, the 9 nights of the Divine Goddess, of the Hindu arts, the Hindu spirituality, the religion of our beautiful beings of light of the East, and of Babaji and Sri Yukteswar, one of our sacred gurus of the Kriya Yoga, and Babaji that began that religion, that spiritual practice of yoga. Here on Space Weather Live, which came through Paramahansa Yogananda, through the author of Autobiography of a Yogi, great book. Space Weather Live, sunspot region 3110 exploded with an X1.0 R3 strong solar flare that peaked at 2025 UTC. This is the first X-class flare in almost 5 months. Sunspot region 3112 near the East Limb also erupted at the same time with an M-class flare, but the X-class event came without a doubt from AR 3110. So these are very close in the same region. both very powerful. But the scientists are saying from 3112 could be even a more powerful X-class. The solar flare is eruptive as a Type 2 radio sweep. Radioactive energy is reported, and these are X-rays, and coronal dimming became visible after the event. The resulting coronal mass ejection might have an Earth-directed component, but this is far from certain right now. We need to wait for coronagraph, the corona, the crown of the imagery from SOHO to confirm or deny the presence of an Earth-directed plasma cloud. Keep your eyes peeled to this channel, spaceweatherlive.com. We come over here to spaceweather.com, this X-class flare, so we can see. Let me see here, my computer's slowing down here for some reason. So Earth orbiting satellites detected the X1 class flare October 2nd, 2025 UTC. It did not come from the big, they're calling it the big dangerous sunspot AR3112. Scientists are saying there could be a Carrington type event which could have very powerful repercussions, but this is all part of this great awakening, the ascension. Pachamama's getting flooded with these waves of higher dimensional frequency, of resonance, of energy from Mother, Father, God, we call Prime Creator, the Great Spirit, the Great Mystery, Hunabku, Wakantanka. But rather this came from AR3110, a smaller and apparently less threatening active region. The flare produced a shortwave radio blackout over the Pacific Ocean and parts of North America, and it may have hurled a CME, coronal mass ejection, into space. So they're calling it a big dangerous sunspot. One of the biggest sunspots in years has just rotated over the sun's northeastern limb. AR3112 3112. This should be Earth facing within the next day or so. So we'll see what happens. You know, the Earth Alliance, the Pleiadians, our galactic people are saying that, you know, this potential solar flash, which can shift this whole game into our favor, into our Earth angelic tribe, our team, our rainbow tribe of the new Earth. Because with these gamma plasma waves are codes that are working with our DNA, which are shifting the Tao, the way, the nature, which is mutating, you could say, in a sense, or transforming. I like transformation better because our cellular structures being transformed. Our telomeres have to be upgraded to take on the 12-strand crystalline DNA, 12 by 12 of the 144. So this is happening. We know that through these quantum leaps of consciousness, which took place tens of thousands of years, the last major quantum leap from what man calls, what the human calls, from Homo erectus to Homo sapien, there is that missing link. And the link is Source, Creator, God, whatever name you want to give to Prime Creator. You can call the Buddha mind, cosmic consciousness, Christos, the cosmic Christ. We go beyond all concepts, all words, and go directly to Source ourselves, because we are one with Source. You cannot separate from Source. And this relinking, which was the purpose of religion, religie, to relink, to reconnect, the yoke, the yoga, the oneness, to realize our pure awareness, which is Buddha consciousness. We could call cosmic consciousness Christos, the Christ, which is love. Let's cut through all the minutiae, get over this, so we can see all these powerful sunspots. 3107, there's the 37 to 73, 3111. These are Earth facing right now as of October 2nd. The AR3112 has a Delta class magnetic field that poses a threat for X class flares. So this is potentially, AR3112 has more than a dozen dark cores, which are potential cores to create a solar flare and coronal mass ejections. Over across 130,000 kilometers of solar terrain, making it an easy target to see with solar telescopes. This image that you see on the screen is a magnetic map of the sun's surface with a white light photo of AR 3112 inset. It shows what makes this sunspot group so dangerous. Positive and negative magnetic polarities are bumping together, an explosive mixture that could produce an X-class flare. So we're feeling these activations. These are sending us our Christ consciousness, the Christos, the higher codes, the higher downloads, activations, upgrades from source itself. The sun you can think of as a projector. It's a projector of light. It's casting life onto this field, the electromagnetic field of this realm we call Mother Earth, this Earth realm. It is a realm, it is a dimension, it is of time and space for consciousness to experience all manifestations through time, through the space-time continuum. We're going to check out the Schumann resonance. It's been very quiet for a few days, just getting ready to blast. It's very low right now, 5 hertz, which is lower than the base Schumann. So this is like the stillness within the storm. This is the eye of the needle, the eye of the storm that is preparing us for the still point, the 0 point of our breakthrough, the singularity at the center of everything. We call the still white magnetic light at the center of all things, which is God itself. And over here on Earthquake Track, we had a powerful 5.7 South Sandwich Islands. This was, I believe, earlier today. Let's see, 10 hours ago. It is now 4:19 at 13:05 UTC. Look at this, 5.7 magnitude at 57.768 latitude, 25.41 longitude. This is streaming live and going to be unedited, so just let it go with the flow, brothers and sisters of the light. South Sandwich Islands, we know, root chakra, Pachamama. Look at so 57, 57 into 57. We got the 1212 code, 1212 of the 33 divine mastery, and Mothership 33 coming online. And as you can see, I've put this in past videos, this Drake passage in between Chile, South America, the most southern tip, and look at Ganesh. This is the happy elephant, Ganesh, the overcomer of obstacles, one of the pantheon of gods of the Hindu religion. You could see the big smile here in the trunk coming up here into the head of the serpent. You see it looks like the head of a boa constrictor type snake serpent. The rainbow serpent, divine feminine rising up through the Andes. You could see right here. So in the mouth of the serpent here, South Sandwich Islands, the most powerful activation. This is the Kundalini. This is our root chakra. This is the mother's root being activated and then flowing up through the Andes, up through Mexico and through the Rockies, North America, and up into the North Pole, which is the crown, the higher crown, the highest crown of the Great Mother. You can see here in the Andes, home of our sacred condors. Look at this code, 144 kilometer depth with the 4.1, the mirror. In the Andes Mountains, South America, this is a very special portal. This is a portal of our Incan Empire, and this is the solar discs are coming online. We could see Lake Titicaca here in between Bolivia and Peru, and this whole area was our ancient Incan empires. The people, Machu Picchu, is up here in Peru, but they came down here into Bolivia and Argentina. It was a massive empire, as you all know, the Incans. And these people came from Lemuria and Atlantis, and they brought with them their solar discs, their sun discs, which are being activated. They're all activated now. There's 13 altogether, and this 4.1 is at 10:36 UTC. You can see it just north of the Tropic of Capricorn here in South America. So we have many powerful activations all day, 126 M1.5 or greater in the last 24 hours. So you can see the ring of fire here, very active, especially in Southeast Asia, down into Australia and into Vanuatu. They've been having a lot of powerful. So Mariana, Mary, Maria, the Great Mother, 5.4 of the 9. Baja California Sur, Mexico, 5.6. Vanuatu, 4.6. Banda C, 4.5. Taiwan, 4.7. Philippines, 4.9. And then Anchor Point in the Crown of Lemuria, another 3.7 code, 37 into 73 again. Then the most powerful 5.7. We had a 5.5. Mid-Indian Ridge is down in the over in the Indian Ocean. 5.5 code, fifth dimensional energies coming in. Crete, Greece, a powerful 5.4, and then this Mariana, Maria, Divine Mother, 5.5, fifth dimensional energy of Divine Goddess. There's this powerful, portal of Greece here in the Mediterranean, our beautiful Mediterranean Sea, just north of Egypt. This is a very powerful portal. Turkey, we got Libya and Greece here, Syria, the Middle East, Lebanon, Israel, Egypt, Adonai, Shalom, beloved beings of light. We are in the peace, entering this time of the new earth, the great peace on earth. So I'm going to end this now. Be sure to check out our full transmissions later tonight. Leave a comment below. I know many of us are feeling these powerful activations in the crown, and as the shadow is being integrated into the physical vessel, we're feeling this in the survival core, in the sacrum, the hips, the perineum, the base of the spine, the root chakra into the sacral. It's becoming very powerful, like implosions and explosions, and we're feeling this in the heart chakra center and in the center of our core. This is the still white magnetic light, our 0 point. So thank you for joining us today. Have a beautiful and blessed day. If you'd like to support our work and mission, we've lost many of our financial supporters over the last few months due to inflation and the recession and people losing their jobs and crazy economy, but we're at the precipice of this great breakthrough. We're going to be talking about this in tonight's transmission, with powerful codes coming in to free humanity from the Babylonian debt slavery system. So if you'd like to help support our work, our mission, and help us to be able to continue bringing our daily transmissions and these powerful updates, we have our links at egolovecondor.com. You can either make a monthly pledge to our Patreon page or one-time donation to PayPal at the links. And we have many powerful teachings also on Patreon, which if you go to primedisclosure.com, you can see all the archived teachings from our Buddhist lineage, our Taoist, Hindu, many meditations and healing arts taught there. And we update those teachings and practices over the month. Every month we put out several teachings and special transmissions and that. So check those out, and you'll see the link on primedisclosure.com under Patreon teachings and practices. Now we also have YouTube memberships. A lot of people were having problems with the transactions on Patreon, so we started offering the same teachings on YouTube memberships, hoping that that would make things easier for people. But so far, we'll see how it goes. But thank you, each and every one of you that continue to support us in our work and mission. We couldn't be doing this daily work without all of your support. So thank you very much from my Sacred Condor and myself. We love you all very much. Have a beautiful, blessed day as we transition through these powerful energies and activations for our great ascension and great awakening, victory to the light. Beloved angels, thank you for coming on this mission with us. I know it's very challenging. We're almost through the chaotic node into the light, blooming, blossoming like the sacred golden lotus of Buddha consciousness, of pure love, pure light, and pure intent. Namaste, beautiful beings of light. Aho.